Hey, I'm reacting to a video by a fellow who calls himself the deconstrussy. Yes, the deconstrussy. And I'm reacting to his video because, well, I think he's wrong. Let me play a little piece and we'll talk about it.
Okay, but what you're forgetting is that we exist on this planet because conditions were met. This planet wasn't made for us to exist. We just exist because we could.
So what he's talking about here is this is a response. It's a common response. I don't think he came up with it. He got it from others. This is a common response to our argument that the universe is incredibly, unbelievably, miraculously fine-tuned so that things can exist and so that life can exist in this universe and on this planet. So he's addressing fine-tuning. And this is a common response to it that's been developed by some people. It has a name. It's called the weak anthropic principle. Google that, look it up, read it. It's going to make your brain hurt. And really, it's intellectual gobbledygook. It's circular reasoning. It's trying to get rid of the idea that fine-tuning implies the existence of a fine-tuner who is God. But it fails to do that. It absolutely fails to do that. What the deconstrussy is not mentioning to you is the fact that the whole point of fine-tuning is this couldn't have happened. This is miraculous. This is unbelievable. So, sorry, deconstrussy, but you didn't really address the issue for fine-tuning. But there's a second thing he argues.
But it's not really perfect. There's tons of flaws. Our planet is very hostile to us. I'd almost argue it's trying to get rid of us because we're honestly pretty invasive. I'm just saying, if this is the most perfect that God could make a planet for us, he is not as powerful as you think.
Okay, what's he missing? He's missing the fact that we have a doctrine of creation, a perfect creation, that was followed pretty quickly by a fall. We have the doctrine of the fall. He's missing the doctrine of the fall. So what happened? God created a perfect, wonderful heavens and earth and put Adam and Eve in it in a blessed garden in the most beautiful place that the earth's ever known. And then they rebelled against God. And when they rebelled, we fell. And God said, okay, there are going to be consequences to that. You don't get to fall and rebel against me and become autonomous humans and nothing changes on the planet. Everything changes on the planet. Everything changes in the universe. The Bible teaches the whole universe is under a curse. So the reason for tsunamis and volcanoes and tornadoes and all the rest is because we rebelled against God, and God punctuated our rebellion by saying, now the whole place is going to change. So what do we have here? The universe is exquisitely fine-tuned, but it's also deeply affected by the fall of the human race. Thank God redemption is available in Christ.